All right, we got some bash bars in the mail. So Limitless Auto Fab hooked us up with front and rear bash bars. They are also doing the giveaway right now, so make sure to spend $5 on our website and you'll be entered to win a pair of bash bars. But we got these bash bars for our Z, so we're gonna throw these things on, see how they fit. Yeah, go from there. I'm pretty stoked on the rear. The front I'm a little worried about because you guys remember we had some problems fitting the stock one because of the previous accident this car was in. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we might have to do some custom stuff, but we'll see. Let's see where Jesus is. All right, so this video is coming out before our body kit video. So we're in the process of doing both videos at the same time. So it's gonna be kind of a mix of everything. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy this thing if I, oh wait, they actually have foam around it. This is interesting. Let's see. Oh man, I mean, it's wrapped very nicely, but holy, this is gonna take a while. Stickers. Damn, these are nice. Nice design. Limitless, that's a good name. Oh wow,
This
hardware. Well, that's pretty nice, considering we just sourced all the OEM ones from Nissan. I guess we didn't have to do that. They have foam along the whole thing, and then they have caps on the end as well, which is pretty sick. You could probably use this as a blow-off valve delete thing with a hose clamp. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Foam. These plates are solid. Let's get this thing out completely. So I think some people keep these foam inserts and they put them on here and then they put their bumper on top. At least I think I've heard people say that. So that's why I didn't want to damage that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm pretty sure I'm not, but just in case. Wow, this thing's really nice. This is nice. Look at the logo on there. I didn't even know they did that. It's pretty cool. So something cool about this specific bash bar is this is the first 350Z single bash bar that they offer instead of, they usually have a dual one. So it's like upper and lower, and then they're connected with a, what do you call that? Like a diagonal piece on each side. Yeah, I don't really like the bottom one, so we decided, so I asked them if they could do this. And then they said yes, and they said they're just gonna offer it as an option on the website. So now if you want a single bar instead of the dual bar, you can get one. The only reason I like that more is because, I mean, I guess the benefit of having the dual bar is so that you could use it as a jacking point if you wanted to, but I usually have a bumper on the car, so the bumper would have to be off to utilize that jacking point. So all that bottom bar does for me is gives the car another thing to hit the ground on at some point, and I don't like the idea of having a double bar. So it's personal preference though, so if you guys think you need that, then of course they offer that, but now they have a single one. So we're gonna try to put this thing on. We've been fitting the front bumper, that's why it's gotta get removed now to do this. If you guys remember from our other video, we had a pretty hard time fitting that stock bar because some accident that the car was in before. I already noticed that there's a lot of play here, so that's gonna help us a lot. It might actually just bolt up pretty well right off the bat. So that would be awesome if it does. So maybe they accounted for that, like accounted for some
misalignment.
Yeah, some misalignment due to damage or something. So that would be awesome. I feel like we just put that one on, but yeah, you can see it. It's a little crooked. It's like slightly higher on the passenger side. All right, let's get that going and see if this thing actually bolts up fine. But I mean, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, Chris brings up a good point. This car doesn't have like a jacking point in the front of it. It's all plastic, which kind of sucks. So, might be a good idea to get the double, but you live and you learn, so I don't know. I like the single. I mean, it looks better, but you're never gonna see it really when the bumper's on, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. As you guys can tell, none of the holes are lined up right now, so. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get their hardware just in case.
I'm
Their
ready.
hardware has a bigger washer, so we probably should use it.
Okay.
Not to mention this is destroyed. Oh my God. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes.
Yep.
Well, I would probably start with this side. It's closer. The holes are closer, so going in. Oh look, it even has a little, they have a little hole to put the
That's
a locating pin,
That's nice.
kinda. That's cool. Damn, this thing looks nice.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better than the other one.
Yes.
All right, try pulling up on this a little bit. Maybe you can give me some room. Okay, one.
This is not.
Damn, this is the nicest bash bar I've ever installed so far, I have to say.
Limitless Auto Fab.
As far as like quality, the way it looks. And the powder coat.
Yeah. Frank, did you know that they also made bash bars for E36, E46, Miata,
Oh, yeah?
S13?
Check them out, factionmotorsports.com. We got them all.
Yeah.
And you can get them powder coated or without. So if you want to paint them like purple or some Barney, you can do that on your own time. But they will paint them black if you want them to look good. So, yeah. While Jesus goes to the desert to find a screwdriver.
I'm right here.
He's right here.
I found the stake that goes in. Sorry, let me stop.
We're gonna try to maybe pull this over a little bit. This is not how a normal install goes, by the way. This is what happens when your car's bent. Jesus Christ. Let go?
It did.
Why was it way easier this time?
Because it probably moved. The tension probably held the frame.
What did you just say?
I said the tension probably pulled the frame or whatever.
I don't know why it's even that bad. Oh, I know why it's easier this time. Because they actually they have room in the holes. And the stock one probably doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, so that's why it was easier. They made the install about 30 minutes faster, yeah, than when we had to do the stock one.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, this is going over the weld, probably because our car is crooked and it's pulling it to one side. So it's kind of annoying, but it'll work. It's not a big deal. So this has got a jacking point on it. Let's see what the jacking point looks like. What else we got here? The foam is a nice touch, dude. I feel like most people back in the day, you got a bash bar, this is when you would do most of the damage to it. Taking this off, you just scratch the shit out of everything. It'd be on the ground, you'd be scratching the driveway with the bar, and yeah. The foam is a really good idea. That's the hardest part. I don't know who wrapped these corners, but holy shit, it is crazy. These plates look nice. More caps. Ooh, they got the logo here too. Damn. Yeah. I like the rear more than the front because this is the one that is really going to get used a lot, this jacking point. We'll see what happens when we put on the bumper. I'm hoping that everything clears, but I don't know. I'm not a Z guy, so we're about to find out if this clears. It looks like it's going to, but because it sits pretty far in compared to the rest of the bar, I think it's gonna work. All right, we gotta take the rear bumper off to do this. So there's little holes back here.
I figured that.
So you gotta shove a screwdriver up that hole.
Jeez.
And you should be able to get to a bolt. Here, yeah, so get a screwdriver. I mean, I'm on mine already, so it's actually pretty nice. You did a pretty good job. Okay. Should be it. All right, I've never taken these off before.
Me neither.
You either?
Nope.
Okay. Whip. Okay. Ain't gonna be needing that anymore. So now we gotta take these off.
Yep.
Wow, that's kind of. Let's just wipe this down before we mount it. Wipe this down, just like I do with everything else, because I'm a psychopath. I thought they were all going inside the car. I was like, but I don't think there was hardware for this, so we're just gonna reuse the hardware from before, which fits really well. These bumpers on these cars sit so low on the car, it's so interesting. Okay, that's it. That was very fast. So this one's just as easy as the front. And it's got a jacking point, which is awesome. And yeah, as you can see, the jacking point kind of is further in than the rear of where the bumper would be. So we should be able to get to it with the bumper on. We'll check that before we finish this video. I'm just thinking for like crash situation, like, I mean, most cars are low, I guess. But like, it would be nice if it was like right under the plate. It would be better if it was here, but it can't because you got the plate. So if it was like right here, or if they made like a piece that came up, but this is as close as the factory. The factory one is too low as well, but it's nice, man. Not to mention you could tow with this too. So if your car's f***ed up, you can just throw a rope around this and tow it off. It's definitely nice. And it goes right to this panel, which is pretty nice. It doesn't wrap around it, so you're not gonna get it pinched in between. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. We'll put the bumper on and we'll see if we can jack this thing up. And then that's pretty much it. Moment of truth. Damn. Damn. It worked. It's perfect. Damn. That was perfect. It doesn't even hit the bumper. Wow. Okay. Perfect fit. Yeah. Literally goes right under the bumper. Goes right. That's perfect. That's crazy. It barely fits under there. It's gotta be one of the lowest sitting bumpers too, so. Sick. Just a reminder, we are giving away products every month over on factionmotorsports.com. Every $5 spent gets you one entry, and Faction Motorsports merch and products get you double entries. For our website raffle this month, we are giving away a set of front and rear bash bars from Limitless Auto Fab. So make sure to get those orders in for your chance to win. If you don't know what a bash bar is, that's probably a good thing. But it's better to know now than to find out when it's too late. A bash bar is a term drifters use for a vehicle's crash bar. This is the first thing the front and rear of your car touches when it makes contact with something it shouldn't. And let's face it, the cars we use for drifting are sometimes older and past their prime. The metal is weak and just waiting for an excuse to fold. Limitless bash bars can potentially save you thousands in repairs on a frame machine. Limitless Auto Fab is a fabrication company located in Illinois that we have been working with for years. They offer the best bash bars in the game, which is a part that you might not think you need, but trust me, as I'm speaking from experience, you will regret it when you get into that first crash when drifting and your whole front end crumbles. Now, this raffle only applies to the bash bars they carry, so make sure to check out their website or our website to see if they have what you need. I also heard that they are releasing bars for a few more vehicles soon, so keep an eye out for that. This giveaway will cover those as well if they are released, I'd say, in the next month or so.